Be a part of history and subscribe to my 2 YouTube channels and join the 100,000 pharaohs that exist. And of course, follow me on Twitch as I create a radio station from the ground up. They ain't never seen a young black reporter coming like this.
Hey, my loves. I know y'all are saying, what is Monique talking about now? Nothing but the truth. And when we had to stand and let you know what was going on with Netflix, a lot of people had a lot of opinions, and we're okay with that. However, we're not okay with people lying. And there's a reporter named John Mary who read an email that he received from a producer by the name of William Packer that he sent to my husband Sydney, who's also my manager. However, what they did not do is send the rest of the emails. So we want to post the thread of the emails so you get a chance to see the behind the scenes of how a producer tried to intimidate, bully, and ruin someone's character. We want you to take a look at it for yourself. So please, be brave enough to swipe left and read those chain of emails. Oh, in the last video, that's the fire where our trailers blew up on the set of Almost Christmas. I'm still waiting for the email from Mr. Packer asking, was anybody harmed, injured, was anything lost? But we never got that.
Whew. Man, Monique don't stop. She blames everybody. It's Oprah, it's Tyler, it's Lee Daniels, it's Netflix. Now it's Will Packer. She went too far when she started blaming Will Packer on shit. That's my friend. That's my homeboy. Will Packer's done more for black actors and actresses than just about anybody in the last 10 years. I mean, he has basically shown Hollywood that black movies have a mainstream market. I mean, Takers, Think Like a Man, Ride Along, Stomp the Yard, Girls Trip. I mean, the dude is basically changing the game, and now you're going to say he's against you, when honestly, he put you in a movie Almost Christmas when nobody was putting you in movies, and he stuck his neck out, and he went to bat for you, and then you throw him in under the bus. I'm not going to sit back and let you slander my friend's name like that. Will Packer is a good person. That's a good brother, man. He helped change my life, and I ain't going to sit back and let you slander his name, Monique. Sometimes you got to take accountability for yourself. It's you. It's you. What can you do to change things? Stop blaming everybody else for your shit, man. Come on, Monique. Shit's getting old.
You know, here's the thing that scares me with Monique. I'm afraid somewhere along the line she is being ostracized by the industry, but it's tough to believe anything she says because, I mean, dang, Monique, Gary Owen is right. You've blamed everyone. Like this is literally the little boy who cried wolf. Like, Monique, you and your husband, who it looks like has been a detriment to your career, y'all blamed everyone for you not being able to get work in Hollywood. You mean to tell me Oprah, Tyler Perry, all these people don't like you? Like Will Packer, everyone has something against you. No one wants to see, because you're an incredibly talented actor from everything I've ever seen from Monique. Incredibly talented. Look, listen, for me, that role she played in Precious was enough for me. That was fantastic acting for pretty much everyone in that film. Monique, you're a fantastic actor, but I find it hard to believe everyone is out to hate on Monique. No one wants to see Monique work. Like, I find that hard to believe. Everyone just wants to hate on Monique and make sure she never gets another job. I just find that hard to believe. I've heard of people getting blackballed out in the industry, but you naming prominent African Americans doing the blackballing you, I'm sorry. I find that hard to believe. And unfortunately, Monique, this is your legacy, and it's unfortunate that we missed out on so much more from Monique, because she is as talented as they come. Now, I want to say this before I get into the meat of the story. I don't like Gary Owen being the person to call Monique out. Everything Gary Owen, I thought he said was really good, but it's like, yo, dang, can any of the black actors that actually have benefited from Will Packer come out and say something in Will Packer's defense as a white man? Like, this is a race. At the bottom of this issue, Monique is saying she's being ostracized by Netflix and everyone else because of her race and gender, right? And golly, can one black actor come out and take up for Will Packer? Did it have to be the white man? I don't want Gary Owen to be the voice on this one. He stepped up because no one black was stepping up. Like, let's just be honest about it. So let's back again and talk about how we got here. So Monique came out a couple weeks ago and said Netflix was only offering her $500,000 for her special. All right, to put in perspective, Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock at least got $20 million. Now, I don't know what the number was. I think Dave Chappelle might have got a little more because he did a couple more specials. Well, Chris Rock has done a couple as well. They probably got more than 20, but at least 20 million, right? Monique said, look, I'm not trying to compare myself to Dave Chappelle, but I know I'm better than 500,000, and I would agree with that, right? But she also went on to say Amy Schumer, another female actor, a white female actor, said got 11 million. Amy was like, look, y'all giving Dave and Chris 20 million. I need more money. Amy ended up getting 13 million. All right, so that's 13 million for Amy, at least 20 million for Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle. Monique was like, yo, y'all give me 500,000. That's the final offer. Now, to put in perspective what happens with these Netflix specials, what happens is a couple people from Netflix come and they go on the road with Monique for a couple shows, okay? They go check her stand-up out and see how the crowd is reacting. They check her numbers out. They see her, you know, just how popping she is. Let's call it a spade a spade. They want to see how popping Monique is in 2018. And with that, they came up with this number, comparing her to the market value with 500 grand. Again, I think that's low, but there is a Monique stand-up on Netflix right now. As of a couple weeks ago, it was on there. And apparently it's not doing good. So Netflix is like, this is all we got. Now, to put in perspective why Monique just won't take the money, once you give that material away in that stand-up, you can't use it anymore on the road, because if I'm a Monique fan, right, and I know and Monique's in my town, she's doing a comedy show, I'm gonna kind of brush up. I don't see Monique every day. You know what I mean? She's not on television every day. We don't see her often. We see her in films from time to time. Heck, not even a lot in films. I'm gonna go watch the Monique stand-up to kind of brush up on my game and know what I'm paying this good money for, right? Now, Monique can give that stand-up to Netflix, especially a popping platform like Netflix, and then try to go perform the same material at the show when she's in your town. So Monique, you know, she's weighing the pros and cons, and she's like, yo, I can make over 500 grand if I tour for the year. So it's not worth her giving that material up. That's why she's so upset. 500 grand, anybody will take an extra 500 grand, but it's about, you know, everything that she would lose, all that material, and not being able. That's like a rapper giving away his raps for free. You can't use that material anymore. Like if you do it in a freestyle, you can't use it on a record anymore. You just gave away some of your best bars. So from there, Monique went on to call out everyone else that she feels as though has not been supportive of her and has not had her back. And a couple people that came up were Oprah, Tyler Perry, and a reporter called Monique out and was like, yo, look at this email that was written by Will Packer. For those who don't know who Will Packer is, big time producers, produced a lot of Kev Hart's good movies, like Ride Along. I think he's been involved on like one of the Steve Harvey joints as well, somewhere along the line. He did Girls Trip recently. For anybody that checked out Girls Trip, Will Packer's very dope, very talented. He just did the last season of Mary Jane as well. Very dope. He's definitely one of the people employing black people for roles, right? He's a producer, director, everything. He's doing it all. And Will Packer came out. Well, he didn't say much, but Gary Owen took up for him because Monique was like, yo, read the whole email, reporter, talk about the wrong that Will Packer had, basically. And Gary Owen was like, look, yo, and that's what I played at the beginning of the video. You know, you can't, I'm not going to let you talk about Will Packer, right? Will Packer's a good man who's employed black people. So that's how we've got here, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all talk to me in the comment box below. Yo, Monique has called out everyone. And again, if you want to watch the previous video where we went in more detail about some of the people that this reporter said they don't want to deal with Monique, including BET, MTV, Viacom, all together, Oprah, Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, all these people have said, I don't want anything to do with Monique. Will Packer as well, because of her actions, the way she acts, her attitude on set, how much of a diva she is, right? Y'all talk to me in the comment box below. Do y'all believe Monique is right in all of this, or does she need to own her responsibility? And how popping is Monique in 2018? Again, check out the previous video for more dialogue and background on this story. What y'all think? Gary Owen versus Monique, whose side are you on? All right, thank y'all so much for the time. Let's support. Salute.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.